Basically bumped into the YC at training one night, and they made us aware that when it got to 19, they didn't have anything beyond under 19. So when they got to 19s, the kids just moved on somewhere else, or the adults moved on somewhere else. So we could just join with the YC, and we'd have a player pathway from 4-year-olds all the way through. So that's how it effectively started. It was primarily so that people could stay at the one club throughout. But the YM's the oldest club in East Kilbride, and the YC I think is the oldest youth club in East Kilbride. So we were keen to keep our own identity. So we formed a community club called East Kilbride United. The amount of support we had for the local community was incredible, and when we tallied it all up, it was probably over £100,000 in free materials, tradesmen's time, etc. We got to do up the pavilion. We managed to get a licence for it, so it's quite good. You can get a couple of pints on a Saturday night after the games, and on Sunday as well. Dressing rooms are really, I've got to say, they're class as well. They've been done up to a high standard. So we've all got the same vision for where we want to be and what we want to do, and everybody's only looking for one thing, which is making it the best facility for the kids and the adults at the club.
Tremendous goodwill to both teams, to both clubs, and then it just kept going along like that. We needed volunteers to help cut the grass, put the fence up, etc. People just keep arriving and offering their services to us. And so now we're really happy. We hope we've got renewed. We hope to extend it even further and make it even better.
But I said I've actually said to some people that's a legacy I've left in East Kilbride when I eventually leave. So I'm very proud. The banners all round it. It looks very professional. So it's an asset to this area now.
The community's helped us when we moved in here. It was only right that we should help the community back.
Based on the fact that we know much we get the community and we know part of the community, so it seemed like a good thing to give something back. When Graham put the call out, and no problems, done it. The boy that I've got is a 82-year-old serviceman, ex-serviceman. He's blind, he's widowed, doesn't have any family, and he's underlying health issues. So again, for the man to be shielding, he was finding it very difficult to get out and about. I've actually been doing that now for what must be about 11 months. Every Saturday in life I turn up at his door with his messages. It's for the community and we get plenty from them. So
2 tonnes salt and grit was delivered.
Yep.
And myself and Graham went down with a little tractor and a trailer, loaded up and then round all the paths, round the flats that are facing the park and the stadium there, and gritted the whole pass all round about and the steps.
The managers and the committee of the YC says, why don't we do it? This would be a good idea to get the kids all out and exercise and everyone can get sponsored. We're getting photographs of mums and dads on their bikes with their kids. They're way up the back of East Kilbride, way up in Eaglesham and Altus, starting to get their photographs taken with cows and sheep. And they're getting these photos, and some people were away at Loch Lomond, some people were at Ibrox and then went to Celtic Park and down to Hampden and then back up East Kilbride. And this was just, and all the time the money just kept going up and up and up.
Just a day or so, or might even be on the day of the actual appeal itself, I got a phone call from, I believe it was Gordon, at the club, and he said, I actually think we could help you here. He says, we have a pavilion, we have a space. He says, come down, see if it's what you're looking for. The fact that we had such a kind offer from the club to even use their space was enough for us, and we were entirely and eternally grateful for it.
basically just getting everybody back to playing football. We've got a brand new 2 grass parks that are one of the best in the whole area, and we've played 1 game in it. So obviously on the park is just to get the guys back playing, and I think that's the most important thing. And whether you win leagues or cups, to be honest with you now, after COVID, is almost secondary. It's just getting the guys back and together. I think we don't appreciate how much we're going to miss football until we're not allowed to play football.
And moving forward, it's continuous improvement. The team will be better and better, and hopefully we'll be challenging for the majors, things like that. Off the park, I think we've got to continue doing what we're doing. Especially some of the older guys that are there. I mean, this thing about community is great for them, because for some of them, the YM's their life. It's coming down for a walk around the parks every day. It is a community-based, community-minded, everything to do with the community.
Our honorary president at the YM was Angus McConnell. He was at the club for 75 years, and he was still coming at the age of 89, watching a YM game once a week until COVID stopped the football. And we made the decision, basically the YM and the YC, that we were going to name the YM pitch after him as the Angus McConnell pitch. So we decided that we would get the signs made for him, and we were going to put them up on the pitch. And we had it all organised that he used to come down and walk every day with Eric Gunning and Les Goodfellow, guys that were presidents of the YM club before, and they all walked around the pitch for about 5 or 6 times every day. So we had it all set up to get Angus down, and it'd be a surprise for him. It was his 90th birthday on Saturday, and unfortunately it came as a bombshell that he had an asthma attack and died at home. My biggest regret is we never told him before he passed away, but we're going to go ahead with that, and we're renaming it the Angus McConnell Memorial Pitch, and we'll have all the signs up to remember Angus, who gave 75 years to the YM.